Hello! But last time it kind of went a bit wonky, so I really hope that it's working straight off the bat. Give me a big thumbs up if it is, and welcome to this live edition of the Hoof GP. So I said that I would give you 5 things that you guys didn't know about me, and here goes. So last year I was actually crowned or awarded, thank you, or awarded the UK Contractor of the Year. It's something I don't normally shout about because I didn't actually make it to the award ceremony because I was on holiday with the family in Spain, or Fuerteventura. So yep, I won UK Contractor of the Year for one of the largest farming or agricultural based newspapers in the UK. So it's something I'm really proud of, and it's something that is sitting on the mantelpiece downstairs. Next up is tattoos. So you guys see, thanks for all those thumbs up. So you guys see this tattoo on my other arm. You guys see this tattoo a lot, and it says, "He who wanders is not always lost." But what you don't know is, I actually have more tattoos. I have, in my opinion, the world's best tattoo on this shoulder, but in a lot of people's opinion, probably the world's worst tattoo. But that is a story for the other channel, and something that's probably not very family orientated when it comes to the tattoo. Tattoo wise as well, my back is covered from the very top to the very bottom, or very top of my bottom, with one huge tattoo that is all about my family. Next up is, I actually studied photography at art school for 3 years, which is partly why I'm so interested in doing all these videos and the editing side of it, and why you see those pictures at the end. Although, to be honest, I'm not focused enough on them as I would like to be, so I'm going to get a new camera and take some better photos for the end of the video soon. Next up, the 4th thing you didn't know about me is, I've lived in 37 houses. Oh, hi Cycling Bredon, £5 super chat. Congratulations on your award. Thank you. Thumbs up from Studenmeister. Elaine Helms, hi. There's lots of you guys out there watching right now. 200 of you actually. So yeah, I lived in 37 houses around the UK. Most of them in northern England, a lot of them in southern Scotland, and 1 or 2 of them in the very north of Scotland. So 37 houses. And it was actually in the space of about maybe 12 years, 13 years. But I haven't moved in the last 6. Last up, so you guys will notice sometimes I'm really high, and other times they seem a bit low and a bit slow. Well, I actually suffer from a thing called hyperbipolar syndrome. So basically, my mood swings can go like this. I don't get angry or aggressive or anything like that, but my moods can be super high, and I can be a little bit hyper, and then it can be low, and I can be really tired. So it's okay for me, but a bit difficult for my family from time to time. What award, says Tomahawk Chop? The UK Contractor of the Year award. I won it last year. It's just I don't shout about it or put it on the channel usually. So, questions, you guys. Throw some questions at me. PA Farmer, thank you very much indeed for the $9.99 super chat. That's really kind of you. What's the crack, says Oisin. Oisin, I know a guy who's a singer called Oisin, who's an amazing singer. I've got people in PA, Arkansas, Texas, Kansas, north of Scotland. I've got people all over the world right now watching, and I can't appreciate it any more than I do already. So my missus is watching downstairs, Mrs. Hoof GP, and in order for you guys to get some free merch from us guys, you're gonna need to ask a question. Now, whoever comes up with the first correct answer, my missus is going to write down the name of that person, and then I'll give you a shout out if I spot it, and you guys can email me your address to thehoofgp@gmail.com. So the first question is, to get some free merch, is, what is my missus' first name? So Mrs. Hoof GP, what is her first name? I don't say it very often. I normally call her Mrs. Hoof GP, but I have definitely said it before. So whoever can come up with that first name, as soon as I spot it, then you guys, hi Mrs. Hoof GP, as soon as I spot whoever says Mrs. Hoof GP's name first, then you can win whatever piece of merchandise you would like. So, what are you guys saying to it? How long do you need to study to become a farrier? To become a farrier, which is not what I am, you need to study for years and years and years. To become a hoof trimmer, a professional cattle hoof trimmer, which is what I am, no, it's not Jackie, is basically you don't have to study at all, which is something I'm really trying to get changed. Hey, Henry Johnson, thanks very much for the £20 from Dalbeattie. My sister lives in Dalbeattie, the one who's in the coffee shop quite a lot. Yeah, so you don't need to study at all to become a professional hoof trimmer. And somebody's pointed out quite a few videos lately. Well, a lot of people have pointed out a lot of videos lately of a guy who is uploading videos, and he kind of proves that you don't need to have studied to be a professional hoof trimmer. But in my opinion, you should study for at least a year before going out on yourself, like by yourself anyway. So fling some more questions at me, guys. Have you been back to see the bull you trimmed on the 11th of the 10th, 19? I haven't. That is a guy called Wooly. That's his bull, and I am actually very keen to go back there because you guys... Ashley, Christina Dunphy. You're right, it is Ashley. Bang on. Christina Dunphy, can you please email me at thehoofgp@gmail.com with your full name and address and what size you would like, and I'll get that posted to you. I'll know it's you, so I'll know it's you by your screen name. Hello from New York. Hi from Wisconsin. I know loads of people in Wisconsin. You're the greatest. That's nice of you, Nene. Thank you. Susan, Kate, Jacqueline, Tammy, Mia, you're all miles off, but the person who I said is actually bang on. Right, so second question for another bit of free merch, guys. So I've got 2 dogs. A lot of the time I put those dogs in my videos. A boy and a girl. What are their names? Both of them need to be right. I bet you all get the first one, but the second one I don't mention her quite as much, but she has definitely been mentioned more than once. So what are my 2 dogs called? Stick down their names in the comments right now, and I'll keep an eye out for who gets the correct answer first. Do you ever come to Northern Ireland? I don't come to Northern Ireland professionally, but I have been there quite a lot. When I was younger, I used to actually go across to Northern Ireland on the boat every second weekend. Jason Parker, how is cow 621? I'll tell you on Tuesday. I'm there on Tuesday, and I'll mention you're all getting the first dog correct, but you're not getting the second one. I'll tell you how cow 621 is doing on Tuesday. Hopefully she'll be there when I revisit that farm. The dairyman told me that she's doing really, really well, so I'm hoping I can give you... Oh, did somebody get it right? No, you're all getting Stevie. You're all getting Steve. Steve is the first dog, yes. But the second one, it's a bitch or a girl dog. Isla. Oh, you're close. You're close. Lola. It was going to be Lola, but it's not Lola. Stevie and... Bella. Yeah, Stevie and Mia. Miss Heather, you've got it. Well done, Miss Heather. My dogs are called Stevie and Mia. Mia is 1-year-old. She's a little Frenchie. And Stevie is the new boyfriend. So, Miss Heather, if you could email me at thehoofgp@gmail.com, I'd be... Miss Heather, sorry. Miss Heather. My wife's shouting downstairs. Right, lastly, one more question for one more piece of free merch. And if you get it right, guys, email me the size of whatever you would like from the merch site to thehoofgp@gmail.com. So the last question is, and this is going to test your hoof knowledge, what is the inner claw called? So you've got the inner claw and the outer claw, so 2 claws on one foot. What do I call the inner claw? I call one the lateral and one the... Oh, you're all getting Stevie and Mia now, aren't you? Where in Scotland am I from? I am from the very south of Scotland, Dumfries and Galloway. I live in a tiny little village near Newton Stewart. And I love it. I did used to live in the very north, but only for about a year. So yeah, south of Scotland. I have a Frenchie called Betty. Frenchies are awesome, aren't they? Back to work for me. Bye, Vanessa. Orb girl, Alith, we got ya. Medial First person I see is Bell Cow. So Bell Cow, can you please email me at thehoofgp@gmail.com. Email me, go on the merchandise site, see what you would like, guys, and email me the size and your full address so that I can get that posted out to you as soon as I possibly can. Oh, you're all doing pretty well. Medial, 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 medial. Distal. Distal is the bottom, like distal phalanx. Dorsal is outer. That means the outer wall. So yeah, medial was the right answer. And I did say her name, so hopefully my wife caught it downstairs. Cycling Brendan, £5 super chat. Medial claw. That is a good way to get noticed, actually, but you're slightly slow off the mark compared to the other girl, I think, that got it right. Anyway, guys, throw some questions at me, guys, and I will answer them all. But firstly, I just want to address the elephant in the room. The video I posted the other day where there was no narration and no music. I did that because a lot of people were just kind of dissing the music and saying I talk too much, and I wanted to see what the reaction was if I never put any music on, and the reaction was strong. Cycling Brendan, if you weren't a hoof trimmer, what other job would you have done in agri or not? What part of agri do you like to experience but not had the chance? Actually, that's a good question. I'll come back to it in 2 seconds, Brendan. Lost my train of thought. Completely lost my train of thought. So, if I wasn't a hoof trimmer, what would I be? If you guys have watched all of the videos, then you would see that I used to be in hospitality. I love cooking. I really, really do. So I would have a high-end fine dining restaurant. And any other parts of agriculture that I like would be, what do you call it? Very, very large arable. I love machinery and playing and stuff. The Darkest Timeline. Thanks very much for that super chat. Great. It'll go in the crush fund it really well. Thanks very much indeed. Really good video. It says Stompin' Freak. Ellie Harrison, do you put Stevie to stud? I'm looking for a boyfriend for Betty. I'm sure Stevie would love to be Betty's boyfriend, and he's great pedigree. I love your music. Thank you very much, Debbie Johnson. Do I only work on cows, says Eric. Yes, I do. I've been asked to work on pigs, goats, sheep, donkeys, all sorts of things, but I only work on cows. Because it's what I know, it's what I'm trained for, and I'm extremely busy doing it. So, you know, it's really, really, that's my field of expertise, and I'm so busy, I don't even consider doing other things, to be honest. Hi, QB, you alright? Orb Girl, does it still bother you when you can't heal a cow, resulting in its demise? Massively so, yeah. Because if we'd got it earlier, we probably could have healed it. So, yeah, it really bothers me if a cow goes so lame that she has to be put down or euthanized or put out to pasture or whatever you want to call it. Snoozy, hi there. 5, please explain logo with X and 4 hooves on it. This logo here is what they're talking about. It's the same logo as the Hoof GP, but it is all inverted. I kind of like design aspects, and me and the wife came up with it playing around on Photoshop one night. So yeah, that's all it is. It's just the same logo with the Hoof GP written through it. Christina Dunphy, what breed of cattle is your favourite to work with and why? Holsteins, they're easy to work with. They fit my crush perfectly, and I know them so well. Susie Holmesback, I've just found you the other day. I can tell you how much you combine love of crows and animals all in one. Yeah, me and my sister were both kind of pimple poppers when we were kids. So working with agricultural animals, especially because I grew up on a farm, and the pimple popping thing kind of goes together. So yeah, it's a bit weird, but it seems to work, doesn't it, guys? Liz, how was it wearing the eye protection? So this is a tough one. Everybody tells me wear eye protection, and I really agree with you. If I was watching these videos and there's somebody not wearing eye protection, I would be like, come on, wear eye protection. I'm not sweaty by nature, I'm not like that at all, but I am working really hard, running around, so your glasses steam up, they get dirt on them, it's really hard to work with them. That's why I find it difficult to wear them all the time. I'm gonna persevere though, because you guys are right. So, find it tricky, but I will persevere with it. Kelly Ashcroft, it's a cool logo. I know, I like it too. chuffed to bits when I came up with it. Hello from Indonesia, says Benny Ardiansai. That's hard to say. Gary Weichel, wife and I love your videos. I get that a lot. It really surprises me how many people tell me that they watch the videos with their family, and it really, really makes me smile and makes me all warm and fluffy inside. So keep telling me who you're watching your videos with, because I really, really like it. Samantha Flynn, you were talking about music on your channel. Yay or nay? I like the music. The music is here to stay, and so's the narration. The video the other day was just me playing around to see what you guys thought, and actually there's going to be a rewind of that video on Sunday, so keep your eyes peeled for Sunday and tell me what you think then. Try a face mask, says Fred Hope. I've got 3 of them in the shed. They get really super dirty because you're always lifting them up and down, so I'll stick with the glasses, and like I say, I will persevere with them. Natasha Rowe, hello from Newcastle. Hi Natasha. Hi Elizabeth. Hi Richard Halley from Fife. My brother's watching right now. He's in Fife. He's in Kirkcaldy. If you guys don't already, fire across, look up James Parker Sculpture. What he does with slate and dry stone and glass is incredible. He works all over the world, from France, Portugal, Spain, all the way across the States into America, Scotland, obviously England. So go and look up James Parker Sculpture on YouTube. Check out his first video because he's going to be bringing a lot more to you, and you really should. That's James Parker Sculpture. Go and check it out. Hello, what football team do you support? I thought there only was one football team, and going by your little emoji there, you know which one it is. Jackarino Hat, do you get nervous around the cattle? Some of those bulls are huge. No, I never do, but I never fully trust any large animal, so a bull or anything like that. In the past, I've had people kind of laugh at me, like, oh, you're scared of him or whatever. I'm not scared of them, but you need to be aware of them. You're in their situation, and you need to be so cautious of what you're doing in their sort of dominant surroundings. Tank Guy, $50. Wow, geez, oh. Are you paid by the cow, or do you trim unlimited cows for a set fee per month? So Tank Guy 3, I am paid per cow. It kind of changes though. So I've got guys on 2 weekly contracts, so every 2 weeks I go, every 4 weeks I go to some guys, and occasionally to others. I used to do a price for 2 feet and a price for 4 feet, but then some people were getting me just to do 2 feet because it was cheaper. So I changed that because I didn't ever like doing 2 feet. I wanted to do 4 feet on every cow. So I charge £9 for regular customers, and £11 for people who just phone me occasionally. Kelly Cratched, do you ever get kicked? Not right, no, not so much now. This crush is quite good because there's a back bar that comes down that prohibits them from kicking me. I do get kicked probably 2 or 3 times a week. And yeah, it kind of hurts. You just gotta take them, to be honest, because if you shy away from them, they actually hurt more. You gotta get close in so they pound you rather than flick you, and it doesn't hurt quite so much. What's the worst foot you've ever had to trim? Check it out on the channel. There isn't actually a full video of me trimming it, but the aftermath's there. It's quite a few years ago, and it was covered in maggots and flies, and the bone was sticking out. It was really horrific. Safira X, thank you very much for that £10 super chat. You make me laugh when you do the super chats, guys. It's incredible, it really is. Randomly stumbled across your videos in Bothwell and now love to watch. My fiance thinks I'm nuts, but I'm fascinating. Thanks, man. How's the Crush Fund going? The Crush Fund is just like crazy, totally crazy. Still unsure about it. Still hate talking about it. My family, some people are like, "Why are you doing that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Feel bad about it." But yeah, it's going incredible. £8,277 I think is in it right now. So yeah, it's incredible, guys. Les Thompson, what time do you go to bed to get up so early? I don't go to bed any earlier, usually about 11 or 12 o'clock. The odd time I'll go at 9 o'clock. But yeah, I feel like I've been robbed of my night if I go to bed early, if that makes sense. And I'm not up till 3 o'clock in the morning, so it's not too bad. Debbie Stevens Creed, get up, keep up the great work. a little for the new crush. Yep, thank you very much. It's not a little. $10 is not a little. Thank you very, very much. Happy belated Thanksgiving, says Deb Lackley. Deb, we don't actually celebrate Thanksgiving here, but it is fantastic that you guys over there are. I've got lots of friends around the world and in America right now who I see on Facebook celebrating, and it's great to see them all with their loved ones. Why do buttholes smell like dirty raisins? I'm not sure, Casey. You obviously seem like an expert in the field, so you tell me. Farm Girly 507, $10. How do you feel about the crushes that tip the cow on their side? So a lot of you guys really diss these crushes. I think you just don't quite understand them. Some of them can be fantastic, but the fantastic ones cost a lot of money, a huge amount of money. The ones in the UK are not usually designed well enough, to be honest. So the ones in the UK I'm not that keen on. There are a couple working that are good. The ones in America are good. They're very, very fast and they give good access to the front of the hoof. Oh, miss it. Mr. Keeger, Mrs. Keeger, keep up the good work. Thank you very, very much. $1.99. That's about a pint. So I had a pint earlier on, so basically you gave me a pint. Thank you very much. Actually, I was out for dinner tonight and Mrs. HGP downstairs was not happy at all because I managed to get to the cider before she got to the Prosecco, so she was driving. Elizabeth Langford, Thanksgiving is an American holiday. Yep, it is. A fantastic one. What is your favourite truck, says Henry Sessions. A Ford F-150 would be the dream, to be honest. Or the Raptor. But wouldn't fit on the roads around here, unfortunately. I like the Ford Rangers that they sell in the UK. They're really good. Don't buy a Nissan Navara. My truck is terrible. Rubbish. Hi in Poland. Where are you all around the world, guys? Shout out for Ireland, says Craig Fitzgerald. There you go. Just done it. Don't feel bad about the Crush Fund. You're not twisting anybody's arm to donate. Well, actually, I wondered how it worked from America, and I asked a friend in America if he could check it out, and he ended up donating. I felt terrible, so that really did make me feel bad. It was $5, so I said I'd buy him a pint back next time he's here. Love the drone video. Scotland looks absolutely beautiful, says Freebird. I love those too as well, and it's kind of funny doing the drone videos and doing these videos in general. I keep thinking in 10 or 15 or 20 years time, will these videos still be on YouTube? Will I be able to see the differences in those 20 years? I can look back on my life and see what I've been doing, and that is fantastic. Guys, if you haven't realised, I've launched a new channel. It seems a little bit, maybe, don't think of it as me changing away from the Hoof GP, because that is my absolute #1 priority. It's what I love in my life, and it's what I love sharing with you guys, so that will never change. But I go off on a lot of tangents. I'm always thinking about how far it is to the moon, what the longest fence in the world is, what happens if you smash an iPhone open, all those different things. And I like making videos of my life and my life in Scotland. So yeah, I love doing all those things. So I've launched the new channel. If you guys search for GP's Everything, so GPS Everything, on YouTube, you'll find the new channel. There's just an intro video on there right now, and I'm going to be putting one video up a week on there so that I don't detract from the Hoof GP. But it'll give me a chance to really play and experiment with video techniques and things. Wow, look how many. Texas, USA, Virginia, Minnesota, Glasgow here. Glasgow, I was near you today, Laura N. Love watching your videos. Thanks very much indeed. Love your channel, says Matt Howard. Thanks very much indeed. Guys, I'm going to give it another couple of minutes and then I will end it. I don't want to run out of material for you guys and you think I'm boring. Brookhurst, $10. Thank you very much. That will go in the Crush Fund. And it really, really does, by the way. It's not like, oh yeah, I got money. It goes in the Crush Fund. Although I might have changed the Crush we're buying, guys. We are buying. I'll show you that in an update. Susanna Holmesburg, don't feel bad about the Crush Fund. We spend time filming and editing for our entertainment. My last name is Haas, by the way. I'm in Traverse. I've never heard of Traverse City. Michigan, though. I know where Michigan is. Had an Nissan Navara for total pile of crap. Yeah, you're right, it is. God, this is going so fast. New York, Florida, Minnesota, Wisconsin. You guys are everywhere. Do I trim goats and sheep. I answered that earlier. I know everybody doesn't tune in straight away. No, I only trim cows. You are never boring, says Susan Elbritt. Talk to the rest of my family, Susan, and you will find out I can be extremely boring when I want to. Hello from Kent. You're up late, Sean. And so am I. It's 11:30 here in Scotland. Banff, northeast Scotland. I've never been as far as Banff. I don't think. I've been up to Fraserburgh, Peterhead, all around there. I used to do a lot of work in a different type of same type of agriculture, but a different field of expertise up there. We're from near Appleton, Wisconsin. Don't know Aaron though. Mara, it's just as well you don't know Aaron because you'd be hurting your neck looking down at him all the time. Connor 1, hello in Ireland. Do you ever need to involve the vet or can you make the call for serious issues? I need to involve the vet. Yeah, I do. So there are boundaries, and actually this has really this has been brought to me. So the line between a hoof trimmer and a vet is it's not a grey one. You can't cut live flesh. So if you pick up a cow's foot, if you're going to cut live flesh, then that's not a hoof trimmer's job, it's a vet's job. But if she's bleeding already, then you can obviously help her out. So yes, if there's a very serious problem, the vet is called, and that's out of my hands. But usually I'm not on the farm to deal with the problems. They'll use the farm's crush, which is a bit difficult for the vet actually in this area. Eileen from New England, USA. Do you pick the theme song for your videos? Love to watch them, by the way. Yes, I pick all of the songs. Picking the songs actually takes an awful long time. I want to pick something that I really enjoy, that I like, and something that kind of conveys or illustrates the emotions I was feeling in the day or when I look back on my life. So I'm really trying to find songs that match up with what I'm doing, but also ones that aren't totally out there that you guys will enjoy hearing. I know some guys don't like the music and I get the levels a little bit wrong sometimes, so I'm sorry for that. I do try as hard as I possibly can. Dairy Cow Queen, I've mentioned that before too. I don't know what Dairy Cow Queen said. Homestead in the Highlands, we are on the Whiskey Trail, Banff, visit anytime. Homestead in the Highlands, I would love to visit you. Dexter cattle are fantastic. I don't want to say too much if vegans or vegetarians are watching, but I hear the meat is the best in the world. Hessen Blumenthal said that, and he is one of my favourite chefs of all time. Were you raised on a farm? What got you interested in trimming hoofs, says Amanda Gibson. Yes, I was raised on a farm until I was 14, 15. Mum and dad split up. Dad died. It was a long story. Basically, mum remarried a hoof trimmer, and that is exactly how I started trimming hoofs after running hotels, restaurants, and nightclubs for about 9 years. Homestead in the Highland, make sure you show some love by hitting the thumbs up. Thank you very much, Homestead. Love your song choices. Thank you, Zoe. Stevie Marshall, alright buddy, I'll buy you a pint if you ever make it down to Cornwall. My best mate is from Cornwall and I would love to go to Cornwall. It's an awful long way for me, but I really would love to visit Cornwall because it looks stunning and the weather down there is a lot better than it was here. Dairy Queen said to get company sponsors for your crush. Update on that to come. We have Angus cattle, says Susan Hall, one of the best breeds in the world. Are they red or are they black, Susan? Chris Berry, ever thought of doing a live demonstration? I definitely would do a live demonstration, but I wouldn't do a live demonstration, I don't think, on one of my farms because it's kind of customer confidentiality in a way. I don't think they would like it. But if it was at a show like Dairy Expo UK or something like that, then yes, I would definitely do a live demonstration. Guys, something else that I need to pick up on is I have literally had hundreds and hundreds of messages about the Happy Feet hoof trimming. Yeah, Happy Feet hoof trimming. And I kind of agree with all you guys, but you don't need to keep bringing my attention to it because I'm not really sure what to say by putting it down in words. You guys can check it out for yourself and see what you guys think. This vegetarian loves your channel. I grew up in dairy country, so I know how well cared for cows are, says Winter Nevada. I'm very glad that vegetarian is watching this, or lots of vegetarians do, and I know that some vegans do as well, and it's really good that you guys watch this because we do love the cattle that we care for, and that is a primary point in this whole channel. The farmers I work with love their cattle. I love them, and it's a privilege to look after them. So please don't be hating on us. Do you only do cows, or do... Oh, I do only cows, yep. Hello from Central California. I really appreciate the care you give to those cows. Your videos are captivating. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much indeed. In the intro to the other channel, GP's Everything, I actually talk about how when I'm editing a video, if I get halfway through when I'm watching it back and I start to get a bit bored, and obviously I've already seen it 10 times, then straight away I'm like, oh, nah, that's not good. If I'm getting bored, you guys must be hating it. So I do try to keep them interesting and captivating, which is why it was a bit of a struggle to do the one that I uploaded just the other day with no music or narration. So normal service shall resume soon. Turf Wars, no Silly Drawn t-shirt. I will draw you a t-shirt, by the way. Give me a message, Silly Drawn t-shirt, because I should have picked up on that. I feel a bit bad that I didn't, so message me again, please. Jason Munchkins, Jason in Arkansas... McJunkins, sorry. Jason in Arkansas, USA, does putting a block on a cow's hoof cause back trouble? No, not at all. If you put the block too far down the cow's hoof, then she'll rock back on her heel like that, and that will cause a lot of problems. It really will. So yeah, if you fit it incorrectly, it can cause a lot of problems. But hopefully, if you guys are watching the channel and watching how I apply blocks and the placement of them, then you should be putting them in the right places. And if you do, then it will never ever cause a problem. Thank you, Miss Heather. I'll check it out later on. Do an equipment tour, please, says Josh Ward. A lot of people ask that, actually. I need to do... I have done one before, and I'll do another one. But I'll look at every piece of equipment I do, so that if you guys ever wanted to start up professional hoof trimming, then you could. Jason Parker, have you ever been to the States? No, I haven't. I would absolutely love to go to the States. I'm kind of hoping to in February, but I'm also hoping to go to Spain as well for a hoof conference. So Spain, America, and hoof trimming all in 1 month might be a bit much. Hi Canada, you alright? If you do, whereabouts in Northern Ireland have you been? I've been to Belfast countless times and driven through Northern Ireland to get to Southern Ireland a few times. Other than that, that's about it. Hi from NYC. Hello, Noberto Galarza. Do your boys want to be trimmers? The eldest one definitely wants to be a trimmer. The youngest one, not so much. Right, guys. Thank you so much for all of your super chats. Thank you very much for all of the questions. And really, really thank you for tuning in tonight. I've really, really enjoyed speaking to you all, and I wish I could speak to you for the rest of the night. But you guys are probably gonna get bored of this Scotsman. So yeah, in summation, to round up, normal service will resume with the music and the narration to the videos. Check out Sunday's video because I think you guys will like it. It's a bit of a rewind, and it should be a good one. The 3 people who won the competitions for the merchandise, make sure that you email me your name, your full address, what size you'd like, and go on the website to check out what merchandise you would like sent to you. So from me, guys, it's good night. Thank you very, very much for watching. Goodbye, good night, God bless, and keep subscribing. Goodbye.